Are you feeling sad, tired, and depressed? Do you have memory problems? This video will look at 9 signs and symptoms of B12 deficiency. Coming up, I'm Dr. John, and this is Think Your Health. This channel looks at all issues regarding your health so that you can stay young. What is vitamin B12? Vitamin B12 is a water-soluble vitamin. Vitamin B12 is also called cobalamin. Why is vitamin B12 important? Vitamin B12 is an essential nutrient. It helps make your body's blood cells, such as your red blood cells. It also helps keep your nerve cells healthy. Vitamin B12 is important for helping making your DNA in all your cells. This vitamin can't be made in your body. Your source of vitamin B12 is from food or supplements. In next week's video, I will look at causes, risk factors, diagnosis, and treatment of B12 deficiency, and also some food sources. 9 signs and symptoms of B12 deficiency. 1. Feeling tired and weak. Feeling fatigued is a common symptom. This is because vitamin B12 plays a role in the production of red blood cells. Red blood cells carry oxygen to different parts of your body. If your body is not able to make enough red blood cells, your body will have a decreased supply of oxygen to different organs in your body. A lack of red blood cells is also referred to as anemia. Number 2, numbness and tingling in your extremities. You might experience a feeling of pins and needles in your hands or feet. This is because vitamin B12 plays a role in the production of myelin. Myelin forms around your nerve cells, including your spinal cord and brain. Myelin forms an insulating sheath around your cells and makes sure your nerve cells function. No wonder if production is somehow interrupted, you will have a sensation of pins and needles in your feet and hands. Number 3, trouble walking. You're asking yourself, how can that happen? How can I have trouble walking? I mentioned earlier, your nerve cells can get damaged because of long-term B12 deficiency. The transmission of nerve signals between the spinal cord and other parts of your body are therefore compromised. This can affect your balance and coordination, and you're at an increased risk for falling. Medically, we refer to this condition as ataxia. Number 4, mouth pain. B12 deficiency can lead to a large, swollen red tongue. This inflamed tongue we label as glossitis. This can be painful. You might even have difficulty speaking or even eating. Other symptoms can be having feelings of pins and needles in your tongue. Another oral sign would be the development of mouth ulcers. Number 5, pale skin and yellow skin. If you have B12 deficiency, your skin may appear pale. What if your skin is darker? There are subtler ways of detecting anemia. You can look at the palms of your hands, even the inner lining membrane of your eyelids called the conjunctiva. Once again, the reason for your skin being paler is the problem of production of your red blood cells. Vitamin B12, as already mentioned, plays an important role in the production of these cell lines. Unfortunately, because of the lack of vitamin B12, your bone marrow builds large, fragile red blood cells, which are not able to reach your circulation. This causes a type of anemia known as megaloblastic anemia. As your red blood cells are fragile and they break down, it increases a substance in your body called bilirubin. This can cause your skin to turn yellow as well as the white of your eye. Number 6, blurred vision. Vitamin B12 deficiency can lead to blurry vision. This is because the nerve going to your eye, called the optic nerve, can be damaged. Nerve signals traveling to the optic nerve are interrupted. In this way, your sight and vision are impaired. Number 7, fast heart rate, shortness of breath. If you've reached this far in this video, you know that B12 deficiency causes anemia because the production of red blood cells are compromised. Less red blood cells are in your circulation. This causes your heart to work more. Your heart is trying to get more blood around your circulation by beating faster. This is the same reason you feel short of breath, because of the lack of oxygen and because your heart is beating faster. Number 8, memory problems. Low vitamin B12 levels are associated with cognitive impairment. This study looked into this. It must be said that if you do not have B12 deficiency as a pre-existing condition, B12 therapy does not improve cognition. In other words, if you do have B12 deficiency, cognition can be improved with appropriate supplementation. Another reason you'll have cognitive problems because of B12 deficiency would be the decreased supply of oxygen to your brains. And if you're interested in how to treat dementia naturally, click right here. Number 9, mood changes. B12 deficiency can depress your mood and cause irritability. This case study you see here looks at a 66-year-old married retired teacher being treated for sadness and depression, which had been going on for 6 months. In fact, she was hospitalized because her condition worsened and she had lost 30 pounds of body weight. This patient was treated with antidepressants and mood stabilizers. She was treated with these in the hospital and referred back to her primary care doctor. Her workup did show very low levels of B12. Her level was below 100, which is very low. She also had an increased level of homocysteine. High levels of homocysteine can also be seen in B12 deficiency. There are theories which associate high levels of homocysteine interfering with signals being sent along your nerve cells. High levels can also cause neurotoxicity, i.e. damage to your brain. With our patient, her medications were slowly tapered down and she was given a series of B12 injections. Her mood improved, as well as her activity level and her sleep. And if you're interested in how a medication called metformin can cause B12 deficiency, click right here. Next week, I'll add a link to a video examining the causes, diagnosis, and treatment of B12 deficiency right there. If you're interested in other videos, click right here or right here. Have a good day and think your health. I'm pushing this hernia right back. Oh my God, why is this happening? Just causing me pain. My God, I see the battery going off. No planes, no birds, but just some cars. Can you hear those cars? It always happens.